Hey there, and welcome back to our daily English conversation podcast. I'm Emma, and I'm so happy to have you here with us today.
Hi everyone, I'm John, and today we're diving deep into something many learners struggle with, how to speak English naturally. We've all been there, right? You study English for months, even years, but when it's time to speak, your mind goes blank.
That's such a common struggle. You can understand English when you hear it or read it, but when it's time to talk, the words just disappear, don't they?
Exactly. And then there's the fear of making a mistake, right? You're worried about what people will think if you say something wrong, or what if you sound strange. That fear stops so many learners from practicing.
I've been there too. I remember in the beginning, I would freeze up and think, am I saying this correctly? It felt like everyone was watching me, waiting for me to make a mistake. But you know what I realized?
What did you realize?
That mistakes are part of the learning process. When you make a mistake, it means you're trying, it means you're speaking, and that's where real progress happens.
That's so true, Emma. And let's be honest, everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers. So why do we expect ourselves to speak perfectly in another language?
Exactly. And here's the thing. When you speak, you start to improve even if it's not perfect. Speaking is a skill, and just like any other skill, you improve through practice.
Right. It's all about practice. The more you speak, the more confident you become. You don't have to wait until you feel ready. You just need to start.
And here's the good news. Speaking doesn't have to be perfect to be effective. You can speak English naturally with simple, clear sentences. So let's go over some examples of what natural English conversation looks like. Yeah, let's do that. Emma, let's say we're at a cafe and I ask you, what are you doing later?
I might say, I'm meeting a friend for coffee later. Simple, right? And clear.
Exactly. And learners, notice that Emma didn't overthink the grammar or try to make it sound perfect. It's just a real everyday sentence. You can do the same. Instead of thinking, I must use perfect grammar, focus on getting your message across.
Right, John. So what if you're asked about your plans tomorrow? You don't need a complex sentence. Just say something like, tomorrow I'm going to work, or tomorrow I'm relaxing at home.
See, it's that simple. You don't need big words to sound natural in English. What's important is that you're speaking and using real-life sentences. The more you use them, the more natural they feel.
I think one of the biggest challenges learners face is that they try to speak perfectly, and it paralyzes them. They avoid speaking because they don't want to make mistakes. But in reality, the more you speak, the more comfortable and fluent you become.
Exactly. I've met so many learners who are afraid to speak because they want to be perfect. But here's the truth. You can't learn to speak without speaking. It's like learning to ride a bike. You fall a few times, but eventually you ride smoothly. That's a great analogy, John. So here's what we want you to do. Start small. Speak every day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Talk about your day, your plans, your feelings. You'll notice that after a week, you're more comfortable. After a month, it feels natural.
And remember, don't wait for the perfect moment to speak. Speak with what you know now. I remember when I first tried speaking with a language partner, I was so nervous, but I realized it didn't matter if I made a mistake. The point was that we understood each other.
Exactly. You don't need to impress anyone. You need to practice and improve. And that's why daily conversations are key.
Right. Even if you're just practicing with yourself, it's helpful. Talk out loud as you go about your day. I'm making dinner, or I'm going to the store. These sentences are simple, but they help you practice your speaking.
And don't worry about sounding perfect. I've heard many learners say, I don't want to speak until I'm fluent. But here's the truth. Fluency comes through consistent practice. You can't just study grammar and vocabulary and expect fluency. It's speaking that helps you become fluent.
And the more you speak, the easier it gets. You'll feel less nervous and you'll start to speak more naturally. Confidence grows with practice, not by avoiding mistakes.
So, today, let's practice together. We're going to do a short, simple conversation, and I want you to listen carefully. Imagine we're having this conversation in real life. Okay, let's begin. What are you doing tomorrow? Tomorrow, I'm going to work, and in the evening, I'll relax at home.
That was perfect, Emma. Now, listeners, let's imagine you're answering this question. What are you doing tomorrow? Try to answer out loud, and don't worry if it's not perfect.
Remember, the goal isn't perfection. The goal is communication. If you're speaking, you're improving.
Exactly. So speak today, speak tomorrow, speak every day, and soon you'll notice how much easier it becomes.
We're so proud of you for practicing with us today. Keep speaking, keep making mistakes, and keep learning. That's how we grow.
We'll be here with you every step of the way. Thanks for listening today, and don't forget, you're doing great.
See you next time, and until then, keep practicing and speaking. You've got this.